सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. श्लोक नंबर 5. न चन्दांसि वृजिना तारयन्ति मायाविनं मायया वर्तमानम् नीडं शकुन्ता इव जातपक्षाः छन्दांस्येनं प्रजहन्त्यन्तकाले When Dhritarashtra asked that Vedas, the learning of Vedas, can they remove the sinful actions or not? Sanath Sujathiyam said, they will not remove our sinful actions and their results. And he is explaining further in the 5th shloka, Chandamsi vrijinat na tarayanti. Mayavinam mayaya vartamanam. A person who dwells in sinful actions, knowingly or unknowingly, Mayaya Vartamanam, dwelling in sinful actions, wrong deeds, evil actions, falsehood, or showmanship, we can call. With pride, with showmanship, Midhyacharinam, we can say. Mithyacharina. Mayavina. That person is called Mayavi. Such a person, his actions are not destroyed by this chanting of Vedas. Not only that, they leave him at the time of death. All the Vedas will leave him at the time of death. How they leave? Second line he points out by giving an example. Needam Shakunta iva Jata Pakshaha. Jata Pakshaha. Needam means the nest. Just as the birds, Shakuntaha, the birds, Jata Pakshaha, Shakuntaha, Needam Ivana. Just as the birds leave their nest, where they are staying, in that nest, Needam means nest. Shakunta means a bird, Jata Pakshaha means, Paksha means wings. That bird which has got two pakshams, two sides, it is called Pakshina. That Jata Pakshaha, Shakuntaha, Needam, just as they leave, Chandamsi Enam Antakale Prajahanti. Antakale means at the time of death, Marana Kale ityartha. So, Jata Pakshaha Shakuntaha Needam Prajahanti Yatha Prajahanti Iva. That Prajahanti you have to supply to the example also. One prajahanti only is there. Leaving and artham. Prajahanti means leaving, going away. Leaving, going away. Just as the birds leave their nest, when they get the wings, they leave the nest. Similarly, these Vedas, Chandamsi, these 4 Vedas, in spite of Adhyayanam, in spite of, without book, they chant. And they have mastered in chanting and rituals, what to do, where to do, and all these things they know, all the Mimamsa they know. Chandamsi, Enam. Enam means this Papacharinam, that subject you have to, this is pronoun, Enam. That Enam means Mayavinam, that you have to supply here. Mayavinam Enam. Antakale Prajahanti. At the time of death, they all will leave him. They will not give any moksha. They will not take him to even to Brahmaloka. What to talk of Jivan Mukti? No? Brahmaloka mein varad. Where is the question of Jivan Mukti? Then Dhritarashtra is asking again next question. Dhritarashtra uvacha na chedveda vedavidam tratum shakta vichakshanam adhakasmat pralapoyam brahmananam sanatanah. He vichakshana means, oh intelligent one. Both of them are addressing each other. You are intelligent and you are intelligent. So, respect the person, the one who is talking to you. Always. This is another psychology. Never disrespect the person who is talking to you. If you disrespect the person, that means you are giving time to that person who is not having value at all, and you are allowing that person to talk to you. This is very, very subtle psychology. I am going very little deeper. Okay, when I am talking to a person, I should respect that person. Respect enna poolamala podanu sollala. You need not garland the person, but never look down upon that person. Never look inferior way upon that person. That means give your ear to that person. Don't be careless. Suppose you are giving disrespect to that person when he is talking, means what? You are thinking he is fool. He is fool means you are listening from fool means who will listen? Fool only will listen. We never think this much, in this way. So that is what they said in one word. Give respect, take respect. How can you take respect? Is it a thing to take into your hands? You cannot take. But how? How can I give respect and take? Whoever is talking is worth to listen. Servant, driver, or wife, or husband, or son, or daughter. What they are talking, it is worth to listen or not, different thing. It is worth to calculate or not is a different thing, and the later thing. First step, just to respect the person. Don't disrespect them through your, what you can call body psychology. Now we immediately show our that eyes reading, through your eyes, through your body movements, you show that you are not interested in that person. Immediately that person is talking, you are listening. So it shows your level of thinking. So that person may not be up to the mark, but still as a human being you have to listen to that person. He is having his own standpoint. That is called give and take respect policy. So both of them are respecting each other. No? He Vichakshana. Now Dhritarashtra also addressing Sanath Sujata as Vichakshana. Sanath Sujata also addressing Dhritarashtra as Vichakshana. That means what is the difference? There Vichakshana means who is a discriminate one. Here Vichakshana means the one who is a prajnaha, jnani ityartha in this context. Oh, intelligent one. You are intelligent enough to ask these questions, to listen this. I am very happy. Dhritarashtra is addressing Sanath Sujata. This one. Dhritarashtra addressing Sanath. You need not look at that curtain. You can look at me. Dhritarashtra addressing Sanath Sujata also as Prajnaha. Vichakshana means Prajnaha, oh wise one. Oh Jnani ityartha. So you should not translate the same way both the sides. Okay, Dhritarashtra ki Vichakshana one type of meaning. Sanath Sujata Vichakshana one type of meaning you have to take. Okay. Vichakshana. Hey Vichakshana. Now Dhritarashtra is asking, oh Prajnaha, oh wise one, oh wise person. Artham. Vedaha Vedavidam Tratum na Shaktaha Chet. You are telling Vedas cannot protect him, save him from the Papa Karya Karma Phalam. They are not able to protect him. Protect means what? Papa Karyam, if they do, they will go to Naraka. They will get again Janana Marana Samsara Chakra, and they get lot of evil births, lower, inferior bodies they enter because of Papa Karma Phalam. Even this belly which is doing kichik morning sound, that belly is also a jiva. The fly which is flying in here in this hall is also a jiva pavo. All the birds are jivas. All the fruits and trees are all jivas. And the jackfruit you are all seeing, no? The big jackfruit is there. The jackfruit tree is also a jiva. Because of Papa Karma Phalam, Bhagavan has restricted their freedom. Bhagavan has restricted their freedom in this Janma because they have violated their freedom in previous Janma. Abused their freedom of their free will, they have abused. That's why Bhagavan restrained them in this Janma. They cannot get any punya papa. They are exhausting only papa. So that is called Papa Karma Phalam. They are not, Vedas are not having capacity. Shaktaha means capable of. Tratum, to protect. Tratum, to protect. Vedavidam. Vedavidam means the one who is the knower of Vedas and their nuances. All those nuances of the Vedas. The puja vidhi they know, mantras they know, what are all mantras to be chanted, where to chant, and what are the rituals to be done, what for they have to be done. All this they know, therefore they are called Veda Vidaha. Tam Veda Vidam na Shaktaha, Tratum na Shaktaha Chet. If they are not able to protect these persons, Vedaha Vedavidam Tratum na Shaktaha Chet, Atha, then Kasmat Ayam Pralapaha Sanatanaha. Kasmat, why Brahmananam Ayam Sanatanaha Pralapaha. Why Brahmanas? That Veda Vidas, the one who knows these Vedas and Veda mantras and all, they are talking Sanatanaha Brahmanana. Sanatanaha means ancient, from the time immemorial, from the beginning of the time, Sanatanaha, ancient Brahmananam, of those Brahmanas who are well versed in these Vedas, Adhyanam, chanting and all, Pralapaha, prattle anartham. Prattling, pralapam, useless talk and artham. When Vedas are not useful, when you are chanting Rig Veda, Yajur Veda, Sama Veda, Tharvana Veda, and saying that Vedas will save you, will give punya, all these things, why this prattle, useless talk, why they are saying this? He says that Dhritarashtra keeping that mind, if you do Nitya Karma, Sakama karma, Nitya karma, Naimityaka karma, you go to Swargaloka, Shastra says. No? Veda only says all these rituals will take you to Swargaloka. Veda only says. And Veda says, and this Brahmana says, do Jyotishtoma Yaga, do the Chandrayana Vratam, tapas. Kritra Yaga, there are so many tapas, austerities. Now what we are doing in a different format. They used to do Shrauta karmas, we are doing Smarta karmas. Small level, we are also doing pujas, homams and all we are doing. All this will give punya, all Brahmanas telling from ancient time. What is the use of saying this? By doing these karmas, one person goes to Swargaloka, another person goes to Pitruloka. This person will not go to hell. This person will be protected by all these papas. And Vedas are telling, and Brahmanas are telling. What is the use of learning? What is the use of chanting? What is the use of saying that they are useful? They give lot of benefit, and why they are telling like that? As your contention, there is no need of chanting Veda. When Vedas are not able to protect us from Papa Karma Phala, Vedam. From the 6th year, 7th year, they go to Gurukula and go on chanting, morning, afternoon, evening, night. Why they have to chant? What for now? Why they are just like that saying useless words? Dhritarashtra asking that. Next he gives the answer. So, Veda Pathanam, Veda Adhyanam, Veda Anushtanam, all are useless. For what sake one has to chant them? Na? He says, Sanath Sujathiyam Ch Tasyaiva Namadi Vishesha Rupaihi Idam Jagat Bhati Mahanubhavam Nirdishya Samyak Pravadanti Vedaham Tadvishva Mudaharanti. Sanath Sujata Uvacha. Sanath Sujata says, he is explaining this whole entire creation is nothing but Paramatma, and that Paramatma alone is pervading everything in the form of Vishwarupa, Virat Rupa. And whatever is appearing is Nama Rupa. He Mahanubhava, he is addressing. Mahanubhava, O Dhritarashtra, O great one. Tasya eva, Tasya means Paramatmanaha eva. From Paramatma alone, of that Paramatma alone, Namadi Vishesha Rupaihi Idam Jagat Bhati. Jagat means this entire universe. Bhati is appearing. Whatever is the present in front of you, the entire universe, Jagat Bhati. The world is illumining. The world is illumining means the world is appearing in front of you. Which world? Not somewhere. Idam jagat, in front of you, this world. Idam means this. This universe is appearing in front of you. What type of nature is this world has got? Namadi Vishesha Rupaihi. Nama Adipadat Rupa Karma. Nama Rupa Karma. The universe is nothing but. What is universe? Universe is nothing but thousands and thousands of names, thousands and crores and billions of forms, thousands, crores and billions of actions. Nama, names. How many names are there? As many jivas, so many names. As many objects, so many names. Nama. Rupa. There are so many forms. Each name has got its own form. So many, as many names, so many forms. Then what? As many names, so many forms, so many actions. They have their own function. Every nama, every rupa, nama rupa has got its own function, including your badge, what you are wearing. You know, badge is a name, is it not? Badge. How nice you are all wearing, good students. Nama. It has got name. What is the name? Badge. It has got its rupa, its form, shape. That is rupa. It has got its own function. Identity, function, its function. You take any object, desk is a name, desk has got a form, desk has got a function. We can use it to keep our books. Chair is a name, chair has got a form, chair has got a function, so you can sit in that. Carpet is a name, carpet has got a form, carpet has a function upon which people can sit. Fan is a name, fan has got a form, fan has got a function which gives wind. Similarly, you take any name, any form, you cannot say it has no function. Everything has got function. Generally, sometimes we think in the fields there are a lot of weeds grow. We think the weeds are useless because we are plucking, no? What is the use of hair? Now we are cutting hair. What is the use of nails? We are cutting the nails. They are useless and you cannot say. There is no useless object in the world. There is no useless object in the world. Suppose you say, there are some objects, Swamini, that are useless. They are useless. Na? What it means, you know? Bhagavan is unintelligent fellow nartha. You are indirectly saying Bhagavan is unintelligent who is creating useless things and artha. You are discrediting the Bhagavan's caliber. Anybody says, that's why don't say any person is useless person. Anna. Amma. Useless person also useful for certain actions. First thing we have to understand. Never say this is useless. Everything is useful, but we do not know how they are useful. We do not know how to operate it, how to utilize it, how to make use of it. We do not know. Many things Bhagavan has given so many gadgets. Till today, even big scientists do not know how to tap the natural force. They know only little bit. Even Bhagavan has given so much strength you can draw from so many things, you can draw so much, but human intellect is not able to decipher from which you can tap what. That much limited our intellect. Therefore we say this is useless, that is useless. This is from the standpoint of scientists. They may say this is useless. But according to Vedantin, Advaiti, a very scriptural student, nothing is useless in the world. Everything is useful, it has got its own function. That is called Namadi Rupaihi. Nama, name, Adipadata, Rupa, Karma, Adipadata, Vishesha and innumerous, multifold. Vishesha means many, Rupaihina, many forms, Rupaihi, that which is appearing in different facets. In different facets it's appear. What is that? Idam jagat bhati. Therefore, in one sloka, Nama asti bhati priyam rupam nama chetyam syapamshakam adyatrayam brahma rupam tato jagad rupam tato dvayam. Asti bhati priyam. These three are brahma rupam. Asti means existence. Bhati means consciousness. Priya means ananda, infinite, anantam. These three are related to Brahman. Asti, Bhati, Priyam. Rupam, Nama, Rupam, the two. First line is Asti, Bhati, Priyam, Rupam, Nama, Chet, Amsha, Panchakam. 5 Amshas are there in the world. The entire world consists of 5 components. These 5 components, what are the 5 components? Number 1 is Asti, existence. Very important sloka. We can contemplate by repeatedly reading this sloka. Asti and existence. Astitvam. Bhati, Chaitanyam, consciousness. Chit, we call it. That's called Bhati. Asti Bhati. Priyam, Ananda or Anantam, infinite. Asti Bhati Priyam. Rupam Nama or Nama Rupa. Rupam Nama Chet, Nama Cha, Nama Chet, Amsha Panchakam. Nama Rupa, the 2. Asti Bhati Priyam, 3. Nama Rupa, 2. Totally 5. Amsha Panchakam. Adyatrayam, first 3. Adi means first. Trayam means 3. Adyatrayam, first 3 are Adyatrayam, Brahma Rupam. They belong to Brahman. How do you know? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. Hada Asti Bhati Priyam is Brahman. Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam. Then what about other 2 na? Useless and useful. That is Jagadrupam Tatodvayam. Those 2 are Jagat. Jagadrupam. It's the matter principle and artha. That is the Nama Rupa comes under matter. Asti Bhati Priyam comes under spirit. Spirit plus matter put together universe. Spirit plus matter or Chaitanyam plus Jada Prakriti put together Jagat. That's what he says here. Tasya eva Aparamatmanaha eva, of that Paramatma alone. Namadi Vishesha Rupaihi idam Jagat Bhati. That Paramatma alone appear in this name, in this form, in this karma. Because this Nama Rupa Karma are dependently existing upon that Paramatma. They cannot exist independently. Yat paratantram tat mithya. Nama Rupa Karma are dependently existing upon that Brahman, which is real, Satyam. Therefore, that Satyam Brahma is Swatantraha, independently exist. But this Nama Rupa Karma cannot exist without Satyam Brahma. Therefore, whatever dependently exists is mithya, unreal, false. That is anatma. Whatever independently existing, that is satyam jnanam anantam or asti bhati priyam is satyam, atma. It is not false, it is the vastu, it is the truth, substratum, because of which this nama rupa karma is sustaining. This nama rupa karma is having its own existence because of this atma alone. Otherwise they cannot exist. This body, this name, and this body's function as a wife, as a husband, as a mother, as a daughter, all these karmas functions. Now when you are sitting here, what role you are playing? Sishya, disciple role, karma. That is karma, that's why you are listening. What function you are doing now? Sishya, writing notes and listening. That is also a function. That function is done in which form? Sishya form. So you have a form, you have a name, and you have a function also. But what about other three? In the mood irke rendu, and the nama rupa karma also we have included. But among those two, there are one more, three are there. That is Sat Chit Ananda Rupam also is there, but that is not evident to you. What is evident? Na kaal vali, mutti vali, mudu vali is evident, Swamini. Annella kannella koosirade kashtam. Swamini idella ungalku eppadi theriyum? Theriyadhu adjust பண்ணும்போதே தெரியுதுன்னா. The way you are adjusting, பாவம் கஷ்டப்பட்டுட்டு உட்கார்ந்து இதெல்லாம் belong to the body, anatma, mithya, unreal, false. இப்போ முட்டி வரி கூட false ஏனா ஆமா false தான். It is not real. Then what is real? That satya vastu atma, the consciousness is real. I am, I know is real. I am, I know. நான் இருக்கேன் இல்லையா, இப்போ இந்த ரூம்ல ஹால்ல இருக்கேன், அது சத்தியம். எனக்கு தெரியும் அது சத்தியம். அஸ்தி பாதி பிரியம் ஆனந்த ஸ்வரூபம் சத்தியம். இந்த உடம்பு மனசு, the body complex is mithya. This cannot exist without that satyam upon whom this body mind is relying. It is satyam. It is, this body is mithya. Nama rupa is mithya. That means my name is real or unreal? Unreal. When name is unreal, what about form? Form is also unreal. What about function? Function is also unreal. Incidental, temporary. Unreal means what? Temporary, unreal, incidental. All these nama, rupa, karma are the names, the incidental names of that Brahman only, that Atma only. What is that Atma? Innu konja deeper pone. I am the Atma. I have an incidental body mind complex. What am I doing incidentally? I am in this body, female body, male body. I am writing, I am listening. This is what he says here. Namadirupa Vishwa Vishesha Rupaihi Idam Jagat. So this body mind complex included in this Jagat or not? What I said, when you show entire Jagat pervaded by that Atman, entire Jagatla in the body varma varada. So Nama Rupa Vishesham irukanga. Tasya Paramatmanaha eva this Nama Rupa anu sonnar ikkada. இது மகா வாக்கியம். ஆக்சுவலாக பாருங்க, அந்த பரமாத்மனுக்கு தான் இந்த நாம ரூப கர்ம ஜெகத்துன்னு அர்த்தம். So the entire Jagat is the another name for Paramatma. Artham. Nirdishya Samyak Pravadanti Veda. Who says this? You know, it is not discovered by any local Swamini or Swamiji. Vedaha Samyak pravadanti. Vedas declare, clearly presents, nirdishya. Neti neti iti vachanaihi nirdishya. Vedas proclaim or declare. This is their manifestation of Brahman alone. What? Not this, not this, not this name, not this form, not this function. Tat Vishwa Vairupyam Udaharanti. Vishwarupam Udaharanti means they declare. Udaharanti means not example here. Udaharanti means Vedas declare. Devava Brahmano Rupe Murtancha Murtanchan. Vedas itself says, in Taittiriya Upanishad, it says, Tasmadva etasmad atmana akasha sambhutaha. From that Atma alone, this entire universe has emerged. That is called Nirdishyanti. Nirdishya. Having said this much, neti neti, not nama, rupa, karma. For this nama, rupa, karma, which is the substratum, tat vishwarupam, vishwavairupyam, and vichitra rupam. Vichitra rupani are there. Different forms. How many forms are there in this universe? How many names are there? Vichitramana rupam. Then the jackfruit path, nobody is moving from there. No? This is a great wonder for us now. As though, even though we are seeing every time, it is a wonder. How such a big fruit is hanging there. Even you cannot lift. One tree is bearing so many fruits. How much weight it has got? What is it? Vichitra rupam. How many animals, how many birds, how many species, what type of colors, wonders, actions, their functions. Vichitra rupam. What about this Vichitra rupam? Nothing but Brahman. All these are and the Brahman ude rupam. Namak nambave mudiyadu. Brahma rupama thonu namak. Shastra says Brahma rupam. Adyatrayam Brahma rupam. Jagat rupam. Jagat cannot exist. Just as the dream cannot exist without the waker. Dream cannot exist without the waker. I am only the waker. When I get dream, I am only the dreamer. Dreamer myself. Dreamer naneda. Waker naneda. Waker illamale dream irukka mudiyadu. Dream is depending upon waker. So the whole world is like a dreamer. Atma is like a waker. Comparison. Okay. Whole world is like a dreamer. Atma is like a waker. Waker Atma alone gives life, enlivening the dreamer for dream Jagat. Waker Atma alone, just as the waker gives birth to the dream, and waker himself become dreamer. Waker name has changed as what? Dreamer. Not steamer. Dreamer. Waker himself is called as dreamer. How long? Permanently. Appa class lo kuda undu Swamini dreamer. Varatume. Varatume na. Nobody can stop. However much great teacher, no? She cannot stop or he cannot stop. Waker create a dreamer. Waker alone appears as a dreamer and a dream. First he has to create a dream. Once the dream comes, he becomes dreamer. So the dream will merge into waker again. The dream goes into waker when he wakes up. Is it not? Similarly, from the Brahman only the world emerge. And when waker alone appearing as a dreamer, similarly Brahman alone appearing as the world. As you said, dreamer is non-separate from dreamer is non-separate from waker. This is Anubhavaika Vedyam daily. Dreamer is non-separate from waker. Why? Waker alone appearing as a dreamer. Similarly, Jagat is non-separate from Brahman because Jagat is non-separate from Brahman because Brahman alone appearing as Jagat. You take those words, dreamer, waker, extend to Brahman and world. World in the place of dream, dreamer. Dream and dreamer. Brahman in the place of waker. Dreamer ki dream adi eppo theriyum? When the dreamer become waker. You are all in waking state. I am very happy. Dreamer recognize this is a dream when he drop the dreamer status. Once he drops the dreamer status, dreamer become what? Waker. No more dreamer. Similarly, the Brahman who is appearing in the form of world, universe is appearing. Universe is appearing. This universe is dream. Brahman alone appearing as the universe. Brahman alone as the world. Then world has to become Brahman, Anna. See, Brahman alone became the world. Okay? Brahman alone appearing as the world. Brahman alone became the world. When world you are seeing, the Brahman has forgotten his ange wakerhood, inge Brahmanhood. So he is appearing as the world, as a dream. This world, Jagat, world is a dream, is not real. And theriyanumanna enna ahanum? அந்த ஜகத்தில் இருக்கிற பிரம்மனை வந்து அந்த பிரம்மன் வந்து ரெக்கக்னைஸ் பண்ணணும். என்ன ரெக்கக்னைஸ் பண்ணணும்? இந்த ஜெகத்துங்கிறது போய் இது நான் தான் கிரியேட் பண்ணிட்டேன் தெரிஞ்சுக்கணும். அந்த பிரம்மன் அவரே போய் மாட்டிட்டார், அதில் போய் மாட்டிக்கிட்டார், ஏன்னா வர முடியாமலே. அவன் தான் ஜீவாத்மா. அந்த ஜீவனுக்கு தான் இந்த ஜெகத்துன்னு சொல்கிறேன். அந்த ஜீவனுக்கு இந்த ஜெகத்தின் மித்யா தெரிஞ்ச அந்த ஜீவன் வந்து பரமாத்மாவா அறிய முடியும். அதனால ஜீவாத்மாங்கிறது ட்ரீம்னர். ஜீவாத்மா ஹுட், ஜீவாத்மா பார்க்குற உலகம் எல்லாமே ட்ரீம் வேர்ல்ட். ட்ரீம் அண்ட் ட்ரீம் வேர்ல்ட் he can recognize as a dream when he recognizes as Paramatma. Jivatma is a false status. Jagat is a false status given by the false Jivatma. So Jagat is false, the status given by false Jivatma. Who is this Jivatma really? Paramatma. Jivatma status is like a dreamer status. Dreamer status is real or unreal? Unreal. So similarly, this Jiva status, Jivatma status is unreal. Jivatma status is unreal, can be recognized by the Jivatma when when he wake up as what? Paramatma. Jivatma status is unreal. Jivatma status and Jivatma seeing world is unreal. When then that Jivatma recognize that I am the waker Paramatma. This dreamer status is temporary, incidental. This Jivatma status is incidental, not real. And எப்போவுமே ஜீவாத்மாவுக்கு புரியுமோ அப்போ அவன் நான் பரமாத்மாதா, எப்போவுமே ஜீவாத்மாவா, ஜஸ்ட் ஐ எம் அப்பியரிங். என்ன தூக்கம் வராமல் இருந்த பெரிய விஷயம் இந்த டாபிக்ல. அதுதான் என்ன சுவாமி போய் 10 மணி கிளாஸ்ல இந்த மாதிரி சப்ஜெக்ட் எல்லாம் நான் என்ன பண்றது, ஸ்லோகம் அப்படி வருது. அதுதான் அதனுடைய டீச்சிங் அவன் இருக்கு. இன்னும் சொல்லிட்டே போகலாம். 1 hour என்ன 2 hours 3 hours சொல்லலாம். ஸோ விஸ்வரூப், this is what a statement, ultimately they make one statement. ஈஷாவாஸ்யாமிதக் சர்வம் யத்கிஞ்ச் ஜகத்யாம் ஜகத். The whole universe is nothing but Paramatma. என்ன we blink our eyes. அதுக்கு இவ்வளவு நேரம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணாதான் புரியும். என்ன எப்படி தெரியும்? எவ்ரிவேர் பகவான். எப்படி என்ன? எஸ், சத்ரூபேண சித்ரூபேண பகவான் is appearing in every nama rupa, mithya nama rupa. Behind with mithya nama rupa, Bhagavan in the form of existence and consciousness is appearing. This is the fact one has to understand. Dhritarashtra tasya eva namadi vishesha rupaihi idam jagat bhati. பாருங்க என்ன அழகான ஒரு சென்டென்ஸ். நிர்திஷ்ய சம்யக் பிரவதந்தினர் வேதாஹா. Vedas have come here for what? To declare this fact. Vedas have come to declare this fact. Ultimately tad vishva vairupyam udaharanti. That Paramatmanaha vairupyam, this whole universe is Virat Swarupam, Bhagavan Swarupam. That's why fire is God, sun is God, moon is God, sky is God, stars are God, everything is God. What not is God? எதுக்கு என்யூமரேட் பண்ணணும்? ஆயாசம் ஒரு வீடு என்ன போய் எல்லாமே பகவான் தான் சொல்லிட்டான். சாமானிய ஜனங்களுக்கு, மக்களுக்கு இது புரிஞ்சிக்க முடியாது. அதுக்கு தான் என்ன பண்ணோன்னா எல்லாம் பகவானே ஈஸ்வரனா நினைச்சு கும்பிடுன்னு சொல்லுவான். ஆமான்னு சொல்லுவான். அதுக்கப்புறம் பண்ணி 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 அவனு இந்த வழிக்கு வரக்கு அது பண்ணிகிட்டே இருக்கணும். So that is, unless you yourself wake up from your dream, your husband or wife cannot come and say, hey, you are dreaming, get up, get up, get up. No, that person is dreaming nicely. How can you wake up? No, I cannot wake up. No, that person himself or herself has to wake up. You cannot become waker on behalf of them. Okay? You cannot become waker on behalf of them. They themselves have to become the waker. Therefore, Vedaha tad vishwarupyam udaharanti. Next shloka. Tadarthamuktam tapa etadijyam ताभ्यामसौ पुण्यमुपैति विद्वान् पुण्येन पापं विनिहत्य पश्चात् स जायते ज्ञानविदीपितात्मा. This entire range of rituals, karma kanda, are useful to recognize that fact alone. So Vedas are relevant. Vedas are not redundant. Don't say just say sanatanaha pralapaha. Don't say like that. Why they say it is useful, gives punyam, and why they say that entire range he is giving. The purpose of studying Vedas, no? true purpose of studying Vedas he is giving here. Tadartham uktam tapayeta idyananam. Etat idya tabhyam asau punyamupaiti vidwan. Vidwan means a person who study Veda. Vedavit is called a Vidwan. And who knows that Vedas, how to chant and how to perform the ritual, how to do anushtanam, how to do sandhya vandanam, how to do puja, how to worship, what type of worship, what are offerings to be done. All this he knows. Veda, etat ijyan. Tapas means kricha chandrayanadi tapas. Ijya means jyotishtomadi yagam. Shrauta karma. Tabhyam asau punyam upaiti. By knowing and performing tabhyam, because of those rituals, punyam upaiti vidwan. Asau, this person, whoever study, whoever do anushtanam, nitya karma, naimitya karma. Nitya karma manna nityam panna vendiya karma. Nitya manna compulsory duties, not everyday duties. Compulsory pandida ahanam annadi compulsory duties. Compulsory duties given by Shastra. You have to do those compulsory duties, these rituals. Brahmana karma, Kshatriya karma, Vaishya karma, idella irukku. Andanda karmakkal adella pannanum, nitya karma. Naimittika karma, occasionally you have to do some puja, pradosha puja. Pradosha puja you do every day? You don't do. Vinayak Chaturthi, you don't perform every day. Occasionally whatever you perform is naimittika karma. Naimittika karma. Nitya karma and naimittika karma. Then one more karma is there, prayaschitta karma. Prayaschitta karma means remedial activities. Remedial means any parihara karma. Prayaschitta ஒரு தோஷம் இருந்தால், சப்போஸ் யூ டோன்ட் மந்திரலோபே, தந்திரலோபே, கிரியாலோபே, காலலோபே, நியமலோபே, ஏதாவது தப்பு இருந்தால் அதுக்கு பிராயஷ்சித்தம் பண்ணணும். ரெமெடி. Then only that papa will go. Suppose you chant a mantra which has got a swaram, you don't know swaram and just you are chanting like this. Even Gayatri also, some people do not know the swara. And the swaram தெரியாமலே chant பண்ண பாப்பம் வந்துடும். அந்த பாப்பத்துக்கு again பரிகாரம், again 108 காயத்ரிஸ். ஒரு தப்பு பண்ண பிரம்மச்சாரி again இத்தனை காயத்ரி பண்ணணும்னு இருக்க. Even temple பூஜாரி also, when they are chanting mantras, when they are doing puja, அபிஷேகம் பண்ணால் ஏதாவது தோஷம் இருந்தால் அந்த தோஷம் எல்லாம் போகிறதுக்காக ஜபம். அதுதான் பூஜை எல்லாம் முடிச்சுட்டு போய் அந்த பக்கத்தில் உட்கார்ந்து ஜபம் பண்ணுவாள். again they do japa and next day they do puja. ஏதாவது தப்பு இருந்தால் பகவான் மன்னிக்கணும் இல்லையோ, அந்த பாப்பம் எல்லாம் போகணும்னா மல்லி ஜப்பம். அது பிராயசித்தத்துக்காக. So every japa is like a prayaschitta karma. We do not know how many papas we have done knowingly or unknowingly. And the japa will destroy the papam. So any ritual, tapas or austerities, all of them are meant to bring chitta shuddhi, purification. Once purification comes, what will happen? He is ready for Brahman, to know that Brahman. We don't say useless. Shastra, karma, kanda, rituals are useless and chollakodad. Veda adhyanam useless and chollakodad. But it will not remove papa and chonnalena. Amma, papa cannot be removed. That is true. No? Papa, you have to exhaust, you have to experience it. This is what we have to understand. However much you do this, all these things, punya karma to nullify the papa. Papa manna enna artham? It will not totally destroy your papa and give moksha. இங்கே என்ன சொல்கிறோன்னா, பாப்பம் போகும்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்? ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், some woods, firewoods, you take some sticks and tie it. ரொம்ப நல்லா டைட் பண்ணால், ரொம்ப நாளாக பண்ணிவிட்டு அங்கே வச்சுட்டோன்னா அந்த நாட் வந்து ரொம்ப பழசாப்போன்னா எடுக்கிறது கஷ்டம். யூ cannot unwind it easily. ஸோ ரொம்ப டைட்டாக இருக்குது. அந்த நாட் இஸ் ஸோ பழசாயிடுச்சு, வெரி டிஃபிகல்ட் டு ரிமூவ். ஹவ் யூ take the sticks? You cannot take that firewood outside. So you want to untie it. What you have to do? Bring another wire or kair, another rope you have to bring, and tie that same firewood bunch more tightly. You tie it more tightly, previous knot you can easily remove. Isn't it? You can easily remove and remove the old knot. What about this new knot? Old knot is like a papam, new knot is like a punyam. With punya you release the old knot papam. Once you release the old knot papam through the new knot punyam, this punyam knot loose pannadane, and you can take out the sticks outside. Is it not? And the punyam knot is meant for chitta shuddhi, vairagyam, jnana yogyata. Then punyam knot is useful for that. So knock off the papam with punyam. Veda chanting will not destroy. Veda chanting will destroy what? Papa karma it will destroy, and it gives punya. What punya it gives? That punya which is sufficient to attend the sadhana camp. That punya which is sufficient to understand the teaching. அந்த அளவுக்கு புண்ணியம் தான் கொடுக்கும், மோட்சம் கொடுக்காது. So that much punya only comes. Whatever you have done japa, it destroys the papa. Means what? So பாப்பம் போனால் நம்ம மோட்சம் வரணுமே, மோட்சம் வராது. பாப்பம் போனால் எதனால போகிறது பாப்பம்? How papa goes? Through punya. By punya can you get 18 moksha? No. Punya gives chitta shuddhi. To get chitta shuddhi you require punya. When you do punya karyams, when chitta shuddhi varanamanna, papam has to be dissolved. The papa has to go, you have to do punya karyam. The punya karyam will help us to give chitta shuddhi. That chitta shuddhi prepares for jnana yogyata. After jnana yogyata you have to attempt 12 sadhana camps. After 12 sadhana camps, by chance if you understand, you will get moksha. Henge moksha irka, henge you can be released. That is the only mukti. That mukti is possible only by jnanam. For jnana prapti you have to get jnana yogyata prapti. For jnana yogyata prapti you have to get chitta shuddhi. For chitta shuddhi prapti you have to come out of papa. To come out of papa you have to do punya karma. Veda chanting is a punya karma. It destroys papa. Means what? It destroys papa to that extent so that you can study the meaning of the shastra. That's why Shastra says, Nitya Naimittika karma, Prayaschitta karma, you continue. Nishiddha karma, you avoid. For what? On the course of time, this person will get Chitta Shuddhi. Tadartha Muktam. More in the next class. Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate. Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.